Hey dolls, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to get on here and give you guys an update about this. It's called a rubber base, but I got it from SHEIN and the listing advertised it as like builder gel in a bottle. When I actually did the video on it, I told you that my thumb had bent. My thumb is still not cracked or anything. Like, I don't know if you can see that. But if I like push it like this, I could probably do like 1 more pound of pressure and this whole thing would just snap off. And they're not too thin by any means. And so what I was thinking was, I don't want to just be buying stuff from SHEIN and be like, look at all this stuff I bought and this is how much it costs and whatever. I want to be, I guess, kind of a responsible consumer and then give you my honest opinions on everything. Obviously maybe even it's not obvious. When I film the SHEIN hauls, they're just the hauls. I 9 times out of 10 have not used any of the products yet. Some I have used, like the duct tips. When I finally got the SHEIN haul video edited and stuff, I had already used something from that video. So what I want to do is all the products that I have used that I've already hauled, I want to give you guys like an update on all of that. So let me know like what you think of that and if that is something that you would want to see. You see the hauls, you see how much I spent, whatever. And then you probably see a design here or there with the stuff that you've seen in the previous haul, but then you get a video that's just dedicated to the things that I've purchased and how they actually work. I will say I have not used everything that I have purchased from SHEIN, but I will say like I've used some stickers, I've used some nail tips, I've used glue, top coat, builder gel. Like I have used quite a bit of things that have been in my previous hauls, and when I'm using them, so in that video, I'll tell you a little bit about them, but I really want to do like a dedicated video and I want to actually watch back my hauls and like write down everything that I have used and really go over my thoughts on all those products and then give you my thoughts. Obviously, my opinion is just my opinion. So you may purchase the same exact thing and feel a completely different way than I do, but I also don't see anyone out there giving more than just a first impression. Like I don't really see people saying, oh yeah, I used this and I wore it for a week. Like this I've had on my hand for a week and I'm not ready for a fill by any means. Like, I don't know if you can see, maybe my camera is not gonna adjust. But I'm going to have to take this off and put something else on because this thumb is just not, it's probably not going to make it 2 more days. And especially as rough as I am with my hands, and I am rough. So, you know, for my dainty dolls, for my super feminine women, you might not be as rough on your hands and it might be okay for you. But I would say, at least for this, you probably want to put them on your natural nails, something at this length, or I did put it on my toes and I love it on my toes. And in case you're wondering, it'll probably be a cold day in hell before I put my feet on the internet. I don't like have terrible feet or anything like that, but I'm also not a very thin girl. So already the bending and manipulating that I gotta do to my body to get what I want done, I cannot even imagine trying to film that. Like where I would need to put the camera, I just know my brain already hurts from that. And I don't know, like I'm just not into feet. Like that kind of, yeah, I don't even watch what other people do theirs. Like, but then I will watch when like someone gets like an ingrown like dug out, but that's more my medical brain. Anyways, that is completely off topic. What I'm saying is this particular product, if you want to spend like the $2 or whatever, I think it was $2 that it cost. Either you need to put it on something super short that doesn't really need a good apex, or put it on your toes, or you could put it on the extension to get the color payoff. And then you're either going to need to go over it with clear builder gel or clear acrylic, or you could just build your nail like you normally do, whatever product you use, polygel, builder gel, acrylic, whatever, and then just kind of paint this on in maybe probably 2 layers to just get the color payoff. Use it more as a nail polish than like a builder gel in a bottle. And I have used a different brand of actual like builder gel in a bottle, and I will say my nails were even longer when I used that, and I had no issues. Now I have 0 lifting with this. These 4 fingers are completely fine. This thumb right here, she is holding on for dear life, and like I can feel just how much this wants to give away. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I always file my natural nail underneath anytime that I do a fill. So yeah, my natural nail is really this long, but it's so thin because I file it into the extension that if I was to just snap this, it's taking my natural nail with it. There's pros and cons to that. I mean, I could build it back up with a form. It's not really that big of a deal. But right now, it feels like it would split right here. So it's going to break into the quick, and that is exactly what I don't want to happen. So that's why after this happened today, and I've just been feeling this all day, I wanted to jump on here and give you guys an update. But also, I really want to start doing a full review of any of the products that I buy. Not just a first impression, not just a haul or an unboxing, or, oh, I did one set with this. Like, I want to actually wear this stuff and, you know, use it maybe multiple times or try it multiple times. I don't always, like, say I get stickers. I may not use those stickers more than once. But most of my nail sets that I do, I'll do at least 1 or 2 like kind of practice nails before I actually do this set, just so that I can get my brain in order of where I'm going with this set, where I want to go with this set, like, can I get what's in my head out and onto this nail? And then I usually do like at least 2 because I want to see, is this going to look cohesive? So I definitely feel like between doing that and between the actual, like me wearing this stuff on my right hand, I would be able to give you a good review and definitely my honest opinion. And then maybe that helps you, I don't know, just decide how you want to spend your hard-earned money. I don't care if it's $2, if it's $1.50. It's money that's yours, that you worked for. And I don't feel like you should watch YouTube and somebody's like, oh, I bought this, you should buy it too. And then you just buy it and you're like, this thing is crap, you know? So I just really want to, I don't know, give an actual opinion on things and really review them and not just it be a first impression. So dolls, let me know what you guys think of that idea. Is that a video that you would watch? I do have a new SHEIN haul. Like, it actually came early and it's sitting there and it's waiting, and it's probably gonna wait a little while longer because I don't want to be doing them back to back to back to back, because it's not what I want my channel to be. I don't want it to just be a haul channel. I really want it to be a nail design channel and like tutorials and just kind of helping you. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that I am the end all be all and the know all of nails, not for 5 seconds, but I do want to, like, if this is something that I've learned, if this is something that I've had to do numerous times to figure out the best way that works for me, I do want to pass that on and possibly help somebody. But I don't want this to just be a haul channel. And I know that those videos do the best, but I don't care. I'm not out here trying to get rich on YouTube. This is something that I truly enjoy. I love doing nail work. It helps quiet my brain a little bit. So I thought, why not, you know, do videos? I like watching them. Maybe someone else will like watching them. That's all I'm doing. But let me know in the comments down below, would you like honest reviews? The hard part is going to be the past or the previous SHEIN hauls that I've done. With all this software crap that I've been going through, my external hard drive was the problem. And now every video that I have done up until doing this Fibergel is stuck on that external hard drive and I can't get them off. But what I can do, because what I wanted to do was like put clips of that previous video of that product in and then talk about that product that I've used. That's going to be really, really, really hard because the videos are just kind of stuck there. And the only person that I know that knows anything about this stuff is not available. And Google's just not helping me. Pretty much the external hard drive, it is not talking to the computer. And so I think they're just gone. They're just there. They're on there. And that's just where they're going to stay. But especially in the future, like even this next haul that I'm going to have, I want to make sure that like I keep that footage so that I can give an honest review as I use the things. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if that is something that you're interested, if that's something you would watch. I think I'm going to do it regardless of whether, you know, it gets likes or views or whatever. I just feel like I haven't seen anyone really do that. They might give just like a little splurt, like, oh, I liked this. This was great. But like, where's that update? Like, how long did it last? Have you reached for it again? Do you really, really like it? That kind of thing. So definitely with the next haul, that's in my mind. And anything I use, I am going to make notes. And even if I just have to take a picture of that product and go back in my SHEIN orders and say like, okay, I bought this and it was this much money and I've used it, you know, this many times now, I'm going to start keeping track of all of that. So even on the past hauls, I might not have the actual footage of me like unboxing it or opening it or whatever, but I will be able to tell you my honest opinion on all the things that I've used so far. So I don't know if it's going to be after each haul or if it's going to be like a couple hauls or, you know, whatever, however, exactly how I'm going to do it. I think it's really going to depend on just how I use the product, like when I use the product. I definitely have not used everything that I've gotten from SHEIN. That would be crazy to say I haven't. Like, I would probably have to do my nails like every other day, which I used to do, but yeah, I don't have the time for that. But definitely I'm going to go back through the videos that I can go back through, even just like watching them on YouTube, and everything that I have used up until this point that's been in the hauls for the life of my channel. I'm going to start writing them down and writing notes down. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one update video on everything I've got so far. And then moving forward, like with any future hauls, I'm going to start making notes on everything that I do use. And then once I feel like I've used, you know, more than 2 or 3 products, obviously, once I feel like I've used a good amount of those products, I'm going to do a full review on what I think. Like, I'm going to do basically like a full product review, but on multiple products. So thank you so much, dolls, for watching. You know, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this idea. Is this something that you would watch? Is this something that you wish other, you know, content creators or whatever were doing? Just, you know, interact with me. Let me know. And that's it. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, dolls.